Thanks, Elizabeth. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so you've done all your homework and now you're ready to get online and start filling out your questionnaire in Foundant, our grant management program. We won't spend a lot of time going through these slides today, but we want to make sure you know where they are so that when you're ready to log on, you'll know where to go for this information. We've been using Foundant as our grant management system for several years now. Most of our applicants tell us it's intuitive and pretty easy to use. That said, you could still run into an issue. If you do, there are several resources available for help. Just go to the Grant Process tab on our website and then to the How to Apply page. Just as in step 1, you'll log onto Foundant. The project application has already been assigned to you. You'll access it from your dashboard and begin editing. We've provided worksheets to assist you in preparing the required information for your budget. There are 2 versions of the worksheet, one for projects with budget of exactly $100,000 and one for projects with overall budgets of more than $100,000. This year, we will require you to upload the worksheet into Foundant. In addition, you will also submit your project budget within the application itself, entering the information directly into Foundant. This year, we've made the process much easier by adding tables in Foundant that will allow you to see all of your budget information in one place. In order to access the correct version of the project budget worksheet, you will need to first answer the question, will the project require you to raise revenue in addition to the $100,000 you are requesting from Impact San Antonio in this application? All project budgets will be automatically allocated $10,000, 10% of the $100,000 total. These will be for indirect costs like overhead. You will not be able to increase or decrease this amount. This simplifies the process and allows Impact San Antonio to give this as a first payment shortly after grant award night. The remaining $90,000 of your budget needs to be allocated to direct costs. In other words, the costs that are specifically identified with and allocated to the project proposed in your application. Be as accurate as possible in how you allocate costs between categories, as this will make tracking during grant oversight much easier. Last year, we had a number of applicants submit project budgets with errors. This slide shows the budget worksheet. In order, I think, can we go back to 17, Charlotte? Thank you. In order for your application to move forward, the total budget must equal $100,000, as you see on the budget on the left. If your budget has an error message, like the budget on the right, your application will not move forward. Please check your documents carefully before you submit, and don't wait until the last minute. You'll be able to save your inputs into the project application until you're ready to submit. And I know we probably sound like a broken record, but you won't be able to submit an incomplete application. And once you hit submit, you won't be able to make any changes. The deadline this year for submitting your project application is 5 p.m. on Friday, May 27th. I have 27th. We will get this.
It's the 26th.
It is the 26th. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. So it's 5 p.m. on May 26th. Once again, we will not accept any project applications after this day and time. It's in your best interest to plan to submit early. We see a lot more errors on applications that are submitted on the final day. So that's a lot of information. Take a deep breath. You've done your part, investing the time and effort to submit a thoughtful and complete project application. First, we will do a technical review of each project application to ensure that the project being proposed meets the grant criteria, the grant project criteria, and that the project budget balances. Make sure you review the Impact San Antonio grant criteria on our website, specifically the project criteria. While we advise you that you can avoid project changes, we also understand that unforeseen circumstances can occur. If at any point after you've submitted your application, there is a change in your project, please contact us immediately so we can work with you to determine how best to move forward. Now it's time for our grant review teams to do their part. I'm going to hand the reins over to Yvonne to tell you more about our grant review process. Thanks, Yvonne.